Well, good morning, viewers, and welcome to this edition of Rob Vlog. And I'm actually here on the island in Maple Bay. I'm actually recording this on a Saturday. I just didn't get around to doing a vlog yesterday. So here's a quick one today. Hope everyone is well and you are enjoying a weekend. It's a sunny day, partially today. There's a few clouds, but the sun is trying very hard to come out. And it was a lovely day yesterday. The sun came out when we were on a walk yesterday afternoon. We walked about, 3.5, 4 kilometers yesterday. And it was lovely. It was lovely when the sun came out. Now, we were walking through a new neighborhood just a block or two from us. And there was a pickup truck parked on the street because there's a lot of workers there, putting in plumbing and building walls and all that stuff. So there's this huge Canadian flag off the back of the truck. And then on the side of the truck, for the first time that I've seen personally in this area, the owner of the truck had plastered anti-vax slogans all across the windows of the truck. And it kind of, we were walking along and it kind of hit home, first of all, that, yes, this is real. People are taking time to not get vaccinated and to believe all this bullshit stuff that's out there, or for thinking that their freedoms are being taken away with a couple of quick little shots in the arm to protect themselves and protect others. And I noticed as we were looking at this truck across the road, I noticed that one of the workers on the top of the house stopped and was staring down at us. But we didn't say anything. I'm not starting anything. I mean, it's just a whole mess of what's going on with those truckers in Ottawa and other cities now. It's moved into Toronto, even in Victoria here, the capital of BC, on Vancouver Island. And I was reading an interesting story, I believe on the CTV website this morning, of people who are losing friends and family members over this silly protest. I mean, it's such a waste of time. And that protest in Ottawa has morphed into really something to do with core values in this country. I just think it's, so I mean, there's other problems, I think, but for what was just a truckers convoy saying, oh, we don't want to have to be vaxxed and all the mandates and the rules, all that stuff. And now it's morphed into something else with the Nazi symbols and the racism. And anyways, it's just, I don't know whether other countries are even looking at what is happening in our country, but boy, I'm telling you, it's just a mess. But silent majority, I guess, is what I'm going to say. I'm not making a comment one way or another. All I can say is I've had my 3 shots. Take a couple of seconds, the thing goes in and that's it. And I feel comfortable walking out and around. And yes, I too would love to be able to go into a restaurant or a store and not have to wear a mask. But even when this is all over, I think even in the fall and winter, wearing a mask to prevent yourself from getting flu germs or colds, it's kind of worth it. So anyways, enough of that for a weekend. I was also thinking yesterday when we were walking about what it's been like joining really our second new community here on Vancouver Island. We were in a new house in a different community on the other side of where we're living now, on the other side of the mountain. And now here we are in another area that we've been for a month and a half here on Maple Bay on Mount Zuhalem. And, it is all about joining a community. You leave the community that you know, which we've done. The hubby and I have done a few times. We left a community in Mississauga that we knew well. We left a community in central Ontario for that we were there for 25 years. And that was a tough move to come to the island. It's what we wanted to do. It was our decision. And yes, we're sorry we left family and friends behind. But, you get to a point in your life you have to go ahead and do what you want to do and make this major decision. Because you can't be making changes every couple of years, especially when you get to a certain age. You have to decide, this is where I'm staying until they carry me out in a box. So we made this move, joined another new community, met some nice people, anyways, then we moved to this new community where we've been for, a year and 3 months, a year and 4 months now. And it's constantly evolving. Joining a community and meeting new people and new friends. And basically, when you move the distance that the hubby and I did across the country, 3 time zones, it is all about starting over. Your local contacts and your local friends. It is a big job, and it doesn't happen overnight. There are some people you meet that you just instantly have a connection with, and that's great. Here's the other thing we're finding in our community now. We are finding, oh, there's Dickens. Look at little Dickens sitting here over my shoulder. Hello, Dickens. Say hello to everybody. He's having his morning snooze. Joining a community, we found, I believe I told you in a blog this last week, the other Ontario people moving in to a street just below us. And I was told yesterday, ran into a young lady walking a dog, and her partner slash husband is a plumber in one of the houses that are being built. And she said, oh, yes, and the house is owned by people from Ontario who are living elsewhere in this area until their house is done. So I said, oh, well, okay, that's what we did. And that's what other people, Ontario people that we've talked to, have done. So more Ontario people moving into our neighborhood again. Now, I haven't met these people, don't know where they moved from in Ontario. But anyways, people, for whatever reason, whether it's the weather or a job, or you get to a certain age where you don't want the minus 30s like Ontario's been getting recently, and you just make a decision to move. Maybe the word's getting out there that Vancouver Island is a wonderful place to be with this Mediterranean climate. It could be. I don't know. Anyways, all about joining a community, and my point is, it's not always easy to put yourself in the space of having to start all over again. It's not an easy decision, and you have to just get out there. You have to talk to people, and people on the island are pretty friendly anyways. It's quite an easy thing to do. So joining a community, if you're going to make a change, it's one thing to make the change, but it's joining a community as well. Anyways, well, viewers, I certainly hope you have a great weekend. I'm hoping the sun is going to be coming out fully in the next hour or so we can get out and enjoy the day. We actually plugged in the batteries on our electric bikes yesterday, hoping that as the weather is to be warming up even more this coming week, that we'll be able to go out and do a spin on our bikes as well. Have yourself a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. Remember, love and joy be all around, for 2-2. And we'll see you next time right here on this very Rob Vlog. Bye for now.